Got NBA. Basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
Yeah, some of the fellas will say, this is just like any other game, but the truth is, nah, it isn't.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Curry is out there with Reed. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Rhea in a power forward. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Bazemore dishes to LeBron. On the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance. And a conference rivalry renewed tonight. This one could get a little chippy, Chris.
The games like this always have a little bit of extra meaning on both sides, especially for the fans. You can see that look of intensity in their eyes.
Reed kicks to Felicio. 14 feet away. Curry, good.
Using so many devices to get a shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
And here's LeBron outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now, here is Reed. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And some players, you just kind of know that they'll end up in coaching. Just the way they approach the game and go about themselves. Chris, having played Hoiberg during your career, did you ever see him becoming a head coach?
Well, it's not as easy to tell your opponents versus your teammates. Didn't have a really close relationship with him. Didn't know his expectations, never played with him. So, no, I never saw it coming.
Now, here's James. He has 6. There's a screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 8 points for LeBron. Here's Reed. And the pass to Rab. In the corner, it's Felicio. Here's Reed. A three-pointer is right on target. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is James. He's got 8. Again, the Cavaliers score.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Reed kicks to Curry. Over Bayless. Again, Chicago.
I like what the defense did there. I mean, I did. But I love what Curry did more.
Here's James. 10 points for him. And they double up James. Feeds it to Black. Bazemore for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland. Bulls trail by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Reed the pass to Rabb. Back to Reed. Good D by Wade.
Even that close to the bucket, that's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
They set the pick. Down low. Black kicks to Bayless. No good from outside. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland the other way now. Wade outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around off there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it.
LeBron outside. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Curry dishes to Reed. Felicio kicks to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Bayless. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. Wade passes to James. Back to Wade. This one for 3. Here's Bazemore. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Cavs, a powerhouse team, but they're used to overcoming long odds as well.
When you think of their 3-1 deficit against the Warriors in 2016, going on to win it all, that was just crazy. But last season, the largest second-half comeback in playoff history, in the clutch, they always respond.
Now, here is Reed. And the basket is good. Reed's got 6 points.
Beautiful things happen when you attack. Put the defense on its heels.
Passes it to Black. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Bazemore. That one wide left.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
They double team Curry. Pass to Felicio. To the paint. Rabb, that's good. Rabb's got his first bucket of the night.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
And it's Bayless in the corner. Back to LeBron. Wade kicks it to Bazemore. To the middle. Here's Black. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And we hear so much about this being the era of point guards, but you look at the crop of small forwards in the league today, wow, what a lineup. And talk about versatility. There are a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, the NBA has changed a lot. The 2-guard used to be the most athletic position when you think about it with the Jordans, the Clyde Drexlers, other guys, but it's really changed. And really look at the size. Kevin Durant, you know, I was always amazed. I'm a power forward at 6'9". He's 2 inches taller than me, and he can play the point guard. So the game is evolving when you look at Kevin Durant Durant, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, Antetokounmpo, Jimmy Butler, those type of guys. When you want to talk about versatility, playing both ends of the floor and being able to score and get buckets, these guys come to mind.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Smith checked in for Tarek Black. Troy Daniels comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jared Bayless. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Magic. Bazemore dishes to LeBron. To the middle. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. We love playing with guys like that.
Curry gets the bucket.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Bazemore for three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Outside Curry. Shoots it. And James pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He feeds it to Bazemore. Daniel. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Reed the pass to Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 11.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And last season, a big one for Curry in the record book department. I mean, continued his march up the all-time three-made list. I mean, this is just incredible. When you also set the record for most threes in a game with 13, it was 12. A record he shared with Kobe and Donyell Marshall.
Caspi, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Bulls also changing it up. Swanigan, he's checked in for Rab. Felton comes in for Reed. And it's Napier in for Steph Curry. Here's LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him. And with Curry hitting 13 threes in a game to set the record, honestly, you just knew it would be a matter of time, C-Webb. He had flirted with that record so many times before.
Yeah, and one reason why he didn't get it is because usually in those games when he makes that many threes, he's sitting in the fourth quarter because his team is blowing another team out. I mean, it happened in the game after Curry went 0 for 10 from the three-point line in a loss. You gotta love Curry's heart. Payback.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
In the corner, it's Felton. From beyond the arc, another three for Chicago.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last two possessions. They're going that way.
Here's the screen. Smith sets the pick for LeBron. Smith gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Napier. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
.143 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Swanigan. And he can't jam it through. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Caspi. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, I think Omri Caspi has been underappreciated and didn't play much for the Kings last season. Waived by the Pelicans after injuring that thumb, and hard to figure because he can give you quality minutes.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for LeBron. And Greg Gatsby, an excellent rebounder and a pretty good three-point shooter.
Versatile. He can play either forward position, and his shooting and toughness makes him a great acquisition.
The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Cleveland. And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McConnell kicks to Smith. Babbitt from long range. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. And the pass to Pat. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Napier. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
There's the pick. McConnell kicks to Wade. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul. Bulls trail by 15. Felton with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Launches a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one. Bulls trail by 12. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Luke Babbitt. T.J. McConnell is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Smith in at the center position. Screen by Smith. From the high post. That's short off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Passes it to Swanigan. It's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Babbitt kicks to Smith. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's McConnell. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Bulls trail by 12. Napier dishes to Felton. Pass to Pat. Back to Felton. The 3 ball. Nailed from three-point land. Felton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. Screen by Smith. Stevenson outside. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Felton. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Napier passes to Felton. He kicks it to Napier. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Even though that wasn't their best possession, they really played smart basketball there by not turning over the ball that much.
Here's Felton. And the rejection by Smith. Felton against Wade. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
They set the pick. Here's Babbitt with the 3. Tries to keep it alive. But they recover it. And Stevenson kicks to Smith. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And last year, the Bulls, Greg, just didn't threaten anyone from outside.
I think a big problem has just been personnel. You know, some of the guys they brought in as shooters just really haven't panned out, and that lack of shooting from deep is why this offense can grow stagnant at times.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Stevenson passes to McConnell. Babbitt kicks to Wade. Here's Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Napier missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Smith with a screen on Felton. He goes up again. Stevenson dishes to Babbitt. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Black's checked in for Smith. James comes in for Luke Babbitt. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Jared Bayless subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And this Cavaliers team, for all its talent, rarely in league history has a superstar yielded so much control is built around LeBron James.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Patton. Reese Harkless comes in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Napier. James. That one good for 2. James has got 16 points. And LeBron not shy about making his voice heard when it comes to moves he feels the Cavs need to make.
He wants to win. His understanding of the game isn't just limited to his part to play, but also the pieces around him as well.
Kicks it to Bayless. The feed to Black. It's James atop the key. The fader. Felicio with the rebound.
Well, he got the room he needed by fading away. Just could not drop it from there.
Here's Curry. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Stevenson against Felton. Stevenson can't hit.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep three-point range, out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here are the Cavaliers now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. Here's LeBron. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Out left to the wing. Looking to end the run. Swanigan no good.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. Back to Bayless. They set the pick. It's good from long range. Bayless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's the 3. Oh, trying for it. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Felton goes in. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Felton has got 8 points. Now here's Bayless. The dish to Bazemore. Feeds it to Bayless. Another shot. Here's Stevenson. Kicks it out to James. James with another miss.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
James outside. Another miss by LeBron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Curry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 13 points in the game.
The feel Curry has for scoring inside always looks like he has the situation under control.
Dishes to Stevenson. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would have definitely had fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and there was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy 3 or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump fake a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
James sets the screen for Stevenson. There's Bayless with the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They double-team Curry.
Come on. Cool. You two players.
And so here is Chicago. Bazemore passes to LeBron. Stevenson outside. Now Bayless. He has 6. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Felton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And Chris, you played during an era against a team that many consider the greatest of all time, that 96 Chicago Bulls team with Jordan and Pippen and a great roster. Just thinking back to that team during that second three-peat, what was it like when you were going up against that Bulls team?
So tough to play against that team. Jordan, arguably the best player that's ever, laced them up. And Pippen was so tough offensively and rebounding. Rodman as well on the boards. And then you had guys in a system that was, just really too much. It's hard to say. Of course, in my opinion, having played against them, they're the best team of all time. But Bill Russell once told me, ghosts can't play, so don't get caught up in comparing eras that you really can't prove it. So, yeah, of course they're the best of all time to me, but it's fun watching these young kids play today.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Troy Daniels comes in for Lance Stevenson. Chicago also making some changes. Rab's checked in for Swanigan. And it's Reed in for Raymond Felton. The jump hook, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
For Chicago, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
LeBron kicks to Daniels. James dishes to Daniels. Back to LeBron. 4 on the clock. There's the screen. There's Bayless with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Curry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The beautiful shooting form and consistent shooting.
And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Spurs. So for Chicago right now, they've got Curry. Harkless is out there with Rab. Then it's Reed. And it's Felicio in at the 5 down low. And the basket is good. Felicio's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bulls.